What's good, YouTube?
It's your girl, Jazz.
And it's your boy, Goody.
And we are back
with another lit video.
Today, you guys, we are going to be doing relationship assumptions. We're going to be answering questions that we usually think that people assume, gender roles or things that should or shouldn't go on in relationships, and just give our take on it.
Yeah. All right. So first assumption is your man should be able to tell you what you should or shouldn't wear. Disagree. To an extent.
I don't think to an extent. In my opinion, I don't think that your man should...
Yeah, no, I disagree fully.
I don't think your man should feel comfortable trying to tell you what you should or shouldn't wear. I feel like you're your own individual person regardless of your relationship status, and I know that I'm not telling Eric what shorts he can or can't wear or what shirt he can or can't wear. Like, when Eric went to Vegas, I didn't care if he had his shirt unbuttoned, like, at the top. Like, I just think that's ridiculous. I didn't.
Y'all, she ain't want me walking around with my chest out.
No, I did not care if you had your chest out. I don't think that that's, like, I just feel like that just shows, like, control.
That's fair. I mean, I agree. Like, I don't tell Jasmine what to wear. So, I completely agree. I think that it is controlling. The reason I said kind of disagree is because, like, Jasmine doesn't really wear revealing stuff, but like say like Jazz was wearing like how some girls be wearing like see-through bodysuits or something like that. Like if she was going to the club and I wasn't there, I wouldn't want her to go wearing something like that, if I'm just being honest. But it really depends on your...
can speak how you feel.
Yeah,
you know
like,
I mean?
yeah, like I'm not going to control her, but that's why I said like it goes 50, not 50-50, because like I wouldn't tell Jasmine what to wear, but I'm also not in a relationship with somebody who will wear something that made me feel uncomfortable or will wear anything that's like disrespectful. This one says men, but we just gonna say in general, but like having best friends of the opposite sex. Disagree.
Disagree, yeah. Disagree. Not best friend. I don't care if you have girls that are, you have friends that I guess, I wouldn't say you have girls that you consider friends, but like Chloe's your friend.
Who?
Chloe. Like,
but she's more your friend though.
But I'm saying like,
Puna, no.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like Chloe is more so like I was introduced to her by you. Like
yeah,
I learned of her because of you.
Yeah, but that's, I don't know. The girl just takes, not the girl, Chloe, I fuck with Chloe, she's cool. But she takes pictures for the basketball team, so I was just around her. And then she like, her and Jazz started talking. Like I just, hey, hi if I see her. Like,
yeah, but I'm saying like you have girls at school when we'll be on the phone that will walk by you in the hallway and say hi. I'm not saying those are your friends, but
yeah, but that's just because I be having class with them. Like I don't talk to them. Like it's literally like, oh, I recognize you from class, hi, or oh, I'm on the girls basketball team, we travel together, hi.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like in my opinion, I don't think that you should have a best friend of the opposite sex. No.
I think it's okay to have.
To the question.
Well, if you're referring to like that, then yeah, I think that's okay.
But like
I'm more
Connor's
so
my friend and he's a boy.
Yeah, but that's like a relationship friend. That's what I'm saying. If it's
he was my friend before we were relationships. Like whenever we went to school together, like and me and him were together, me and Connor were friends. And then you and Connor became friends. And then over the years, we became couple friends.
Yeah, that's facts. But realistically, in my personal opinion, like if it wasn't couple friends, like you and Connor probably wouldn't be friends.
Why?
Because me personally, I'm just not going. I don't know. I just don't want my significant other texting no girl or nothing like that. I'm just saying like now, like that's like high school. Now you wouldn't come home and be like, this is my friend, I'm texting him. Like,
no, I agree.
No. That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't have no best friend. You can have friends, obviously, of the opposite sex. People you went to school with, people you grew up with.
Just admit you're not talking and hanging out
you not talking and hanging out alone and shit. Or like, oh, this my boy best friend, we're going to eat. Like, hell no. I'm not going for that. Nah. All of our friends of opposite sex are literally couple friends though, like that we went to high school
with.
And
I know that our couple friends feel the same way. Like Anthony would not let Stacey go to dinner with the guy.
All right, y'all. Next assumption is men should pay all the bills.
Agree. Okay. Disagree.
To an extent. So for me, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like
I guess it depends on what phase you're at in your relationship.
Yeah, cause like I see a lot of people like girls that's like our age, like 20 years old, and they like expect a man to like send them $500 for their nails and pay for everything and just be a financial supporter, and that's just not a realistic
It just depends situation. On your phase.
Yeah. Do I think men should be providers? Yes. As in when you got yourself put together, when you're financially straight, you're graduated, whether you're like out of school, you're in your job. Yes, if you're able to though, everybody's situation not the same. I'm gonna be the provider. I want to pay the bills, but that's just because I feel like that's what a man should be. But it depends on your stage. Cause like when I have a son and he's 18 years old and he tell me that him and his girl just moved in and she expect him to pay all the bills, but he's in college and he's trying to figure out his situation, I'm gonna be like, hell no, you're not situated to be doing that yet. So it just depends. That's how I feel.
No, I feel the same way. I definitely think it depends, but also I know a lot of women don't feel this way, but I just feel personally like how Eric says, like, yeah, I want to be able to financially provide by paying all the bills. I think that's great, and I'm not talking badly on anyone in this position, but in my opinion, if Eric's paying all the bills and taking care of those kind of things, I would want to financially help in some way. Like, and I'm not, even if it's not bill wise.
That's just because you're not lazy though.
But I'm saying, like, I want to pay for groceries, or I'd want to be the one that pays our car insurance, or I'd want to be the one that pays to put our gas in the car, or like if we know we're going on a trip, I would want to also save money. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't, in my opinion, I mean, if you're staying home and taking care of kids and like that's you different. Can't work, that's different. And it is great to be able to have a partner that can pay for all things that you don't have to worry about. But in my opinion, I wouldn't want my life load to be on Eric. Like, it's his responsibility. That's fair. And you don't want, in my opinion, anybody to have the power over, and I'm not saying Eric's this way, but like, to be able to, like, if that man decides he don't want to be with you anymore or leaves you and you have no money, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and I see that too, because like when I have a daughter, I'm gonna tell my daughter the same thing. Like, yeah, you be able to take care of yourself. Yeah, get your own money. But
and if he pays all the bills, girl, don't you need something to fall back on?
Yeah, get your own money. But that's why I say I feel like as a man, if you are able to provide, I feel like you should. Whether, even if you can't pay all the bills, whether you just can take care of the rent and the utilities to take the stress off of her, I just feel like that's what you should do. But it depends on the stage. And also, don't be out here tricking. Like, I'm sorry, I love Jasmine. I wish the fuck Jasmine would have told me to send her some money for her nails the first day I met her. Like, that's not women. That's not love. That's like, yeah, the new shit. Like, pay for the date. You feel me? Take her out to a nice date, get her some flowers, pay for a date. That's different. But like, just blatantly asking for money off the rip is crazy. Right. I don't know.
In my opinion, I'm like, that's a red flag. Like,
yeah, like, nah, that's not. That don't mean you love somebody. Kind of in a similar boat. Women should take care of kids and clean. Agree. Disagree. No, I'm playing. Disagree. Disagree for sure.
Disagree, definitely. I disagree more so because, like, if I'm a stay-at-home mom and I don't work, you know what I mean? Of course I'm going to be the one that's, like, majority of the cleaning, cooking, and taking care of the kids. But when you get home from work, you will be expected to help with nighttime things.
Yeah, but, and also... For me. Yeah. And also, I don't think it really pertains to men or women. Like, I mean, if Jazz the motherfucking breadwinner and Jazz is making $300K a year... and I don't gotta work, I'm gonna stay my ass at home, take care of the kids and clean. I'm gonna still try to get my own money, you feel me? But like, I'm gonna take on that responsibility if she's the breadwinner, just cause I just feel like that's how it should be. But kids don't pertain to financials. Like, and you lay down and have that baby, and I personally want to be involved in the kid stuff though, cause I just want my kid to like me. I was gonna say, like,
at the same time, not even like as a person, in my opinion, why don't you want to also be someone that takes care of your kids? Like, if my dad...
Like, I want to give my kids a bath.
Yeah, if my dad worked 9 to 5 and comes home and has nothing to do with me versus I know my dad works all day and then came home and gave me a bath and helped my mom cook dinner, like, it's just more respect for your parent. The parent alone, you're missing out on things with your kid that you can never get back.
Yeah, and you bond through that. It's just like Pluto. Obviously, it's different. He's a dog, but like, you feed him, you walk him, you take him to play, you take him to the dog park, you take him to his vet appointments, you bond. They know that you take care of them. It's the same thing with a kid. And they don't gotta be like clean and taking care. It could be like playing with them too.
Yeah, because when the kid depends fully on mom, then when dad's around, then they have no want to go to dad for any reason, like for help, for questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just see a lot of men also that are more just like disciplinary figures, and like, for me, that's just not how I want to be with my kid. Like, I don't want my kid every time he talk to me or every time he see me or she, whatever, to feel like, damn, I'm in trouble. Like, no, I want my kid to love me just like, you know what I'm saying, they love their mom. So I'm gonna take care of the kids. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, next question. Men have the final say. Disagree.
Men have the final say in what? Men don't have the final say in anything that I'm doing. And I'm not saying that like, I mean, even if I was saying it like, oh, women proud, even if I was, but I'm saying I'm not saying that like that. I'm referring back to the first question. If you are in a relationship, in my opinion,
50-50
as a
respect.
human adult, why is anyone trying to tell you what you will and will not do? I'm not a kid and you're not my parent.
See,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And I was more so thinking about like with the kids. Like men have the final say, like, and I don't agree, but I'm saying like I feel like we said, it's respect. Like it goes both ways. Like if I tell my son he could do something and then Jazz don't agree with it, then like Pluto and Jazz don't agree with it, then like I'm sorry, you can't do it. Or like if you tell our son something and then I'm like, no, you can't stay the night at that person's house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just feel like at that point when it
It's
comes
just respect.
to kids, if one says no and the other says yes, it just has to become a conversation as in why for between the parents. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But when it comes to men have the final say, like if I say like, I think that'll be okay, but ask your dad and he says no, I'm not gonna be like, well, your dad said no. Like that's how I feel personally. Like I'm gonna be like, well, let me talk to your dad and let
Yeah, I think
you know what I mean.
I think it depends on reasoning, and then I think it does just depend on like respect and just conversation. Cause like you might say yeah,
Sorry
I might
if you guys hear the washer.
yeah. She might say yeah, and I might say no, and then it's because like some shit that she didn't really think about or some shit that I didn't think about. So I feel like it just
But
respect.
outside of children, like as a person yourself,
If I
I'm
tell Jazz she's
24.
staying at the house, she's staying at the
Boy,
house.
boo. I am 24 years old. Eric is 24 years old. What do I look like letting another 24-year-old try to tell me
good,
anything
submissive
about what
woman.
I guess I'm not a good woman then.
Y'all, Jazz say this, but she really be listening to me.
I do not listen to you. Me and you, you even say, Jasmine, you never listen to me. And what I say, I don't have
We
to
respect each other, man. If some shit make her uncomfortable, I don't do it. If some
Yes.
shit make me uncomfortable, she don't do it.
Versus me saying, I'm going to do this and him saying no.
Yeah,
Absolutely
it's
not.
really like that's really what it is. It really everything in relationship, bro, come down to respect. All right, y'all. Last question of the video. We get this a lot. You guys, you are codependent if you do everything with your significant other. 1, 2, 3. Disagree.
I don't feel that way. Our moms feel that way.
Bro, everybody in our family, even like in high school when we used to have friends, I didn't really have friends. I'm not gonna lie. I had like basketball teammates, but you know, boys are different. But like a lot of Jazz friends would get kind of like, you know, like, oh, I want to hang out with just us, da 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 da. And you should have girl time, whatever. But I'm sorry that I like my significant other, motherfucker. You should have picked the better one.
I don't want to say high school because back then those relationships are just more so childish. And I'm not saying ours, I'm saying friendships, you know?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't refer to high school, but I feel like now as adults, like, I like Eric. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying like I like Eric, like, oh, I like him. I mean, like, I like him as a person,
Bro,
as in
we are best friends.
When I do fun things, I want to do it with Eric.
If I'm doing some fun shit with my friends, majority of the time, sorry to my friends, but I'll be like, damn, I wish I was like doing this shit with Jazz. So
I feel that way too. And if I don't feel like, dang, I wish I was doing it with Eric, I just wish Eric was also here.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
facts. Yeah. So those are our assumptions. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all, we just hit 2,400 subscribers. Thank you to all 2,400 of y'all. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget to keep God first. Keep watching the videos. We're being consistent and we love y'all and we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for everything. See y'all in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.